Dave, how much does the weather affect what you can get out of a game like this?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, there's some things that wouldn't have happened, obviously, with the dry field, but I wanted to test the guys with what came. You know, I think it's an opportunity to see how they respond to something that's out of their control. I was excited about the second half, to be honest, just the way that, you know, they were wet, they were cold. You see guys making plays, you know, and that to me is, it's exciting. The mental toughness piece, the chemistry, those are just, every now and then you get days like that where you can get out there. Does it, you know, give us a chance to really look at how we throw and catch the football? Probably not, you know. But there's a lot of other things in football, you know. I thought we ran the ball effectively. I thought the defense did some good things, you know, creating takeaways and knocking the ball out. So those are positives. You got to see some young guys make plays, you know. Deception makes a big play. It's cool to see that. You know, Porter Rooks made some nice contact catches, which that's what he's going to have to be at times, you know, is to make those plays. So, you know, I'll watch the film and have a much better answer probably than I do right now. But unlike the fans, I'm kind of happy we got a chance to do this. To go in the stadium and play in the rain. I think it's going to be a huge recall thing for some guys. Like center snapping the ball in those conditions, you don't get a lot of time to do that.
With the centers, I mean, you had Dawson and you had Ryland in the second half. What was it like to just build that depth?
Yeah, we held Dylan out this week, and to get the whole week of reps for Dawson was great. He's a really versatile guy. I'm really glad he's here. He's played all 5 spots this spring on the O-line, and as you guys know, Bryson Spees was kind of that for us in the past. So to have someone that can play in multiple positions at his age is really valuable for our offense. And then Ryland to get some, you know, key reps there. That's a position that we need to continue to build and grow.
Today was the first time we saw Brennan get some live reps out there. What do you take from his spring, kind of adjusting into this new offense, this new system?
Well, you know, I think that today, I know there's some plays he wishes he had back. One of them wasn't on him. The back was supposed to sit and kept running, so he threw it to a guy that wasn't in the right spot. But the other one was on him. You know, I think the spring for him has been very consistent. He's really good with the guys. He's an encourager. He's confident. He's able to tell everybody what to do, you know, and when play calls come in, he knows the entire ins and outs. There are some new things in the offense from Coach and I's year away from him, so that piece has been a learning piece, but it's been fun to see him in the offense, and I like, you know, how he's taken to the guys and how they've taken to him.
Ashford and Edmondson were able to create turnovers, and I know that's always a big emphasis for you in creating turnovers.
Yeah,
even if it's against your own players.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those deals like as a head coach, you're super excited for the defense on plays like that, and then you're mad at the offense, right? And so, but yeah, we need to get the ball back. Like we led the league in interceptions 2 years in a row. That gives your offense opportunities to score more points, and obviously more points mean more wins. So we want to continue working hard at the takeaway aspect of the game, and on the flip side, we need to take care of the ball better.
MJ looked a lot better in the second half with the first team than he did in the first half. How did you assess his second half performance?
Yeah, he did some good things. You know, we got the run game going, which helps all quarterbacks, I think, and then he made some nice throws. You know, I think all 3 quarterbacks had some tough snap moments, which kind of screwed up their ability to get the footwork they needed on certain plays. But MJ's done a good job throughout the spring. He really has come in and learned a new system, and it's been fun just to see the chemistry of those 3 guys. I like how they all work together.
Doesn't get asked about a lot, but how's the kicking situation?
You know, Colin
Chris
Smith,
Dunn?
Yeah, Colin Smith and Braden have been the most consistent of the 3, and so that competition will continue. Obviously, Colin will continue to be our kickoff guy as well, but that has been a good competition, a back and forth throughout the spring. And Kanoa really started well, and in the 2 scrimmages had a few misses, so this will be an important summer at that position. You know, I think you guys all know that you can do a lot of things on the driving range that you can't do on the course, and practice for a kicker being the same as a game isn't even close. So that competition may carry a little ways, you know, see how many times we can get them in pressure situations.
How surreal is this to know that this is your second decade at NC State? And, you know, obviously you're firmly ensconced here. You just made a donation. Where do you think you're at with that?
Well, we're super happy to be here, I can tell you that. We love NC State and Raleigh, and the new program, Wolfpack Empowered, it's a dream come true for Sarah and I to be able to help so many young people and their families with programming for students that need that. And we've been a part of that with Jacob, and you know, to be able to give back to something that's meant so much to us is it's really one of the coolest things we've done, you know, as a married couple, and so really excited about that. And as far as the decade piece, it's weird, you know, like we had all these former players back yesterday, over 100 of them, and some of the NFL guys, and I just got to see Joe Tooney down on the field, and those guys were a part of the beginnings, and I owe them all a lot, and the relationships, the love between me and those guys, and to be able to say that, you know, that I'm 7th in tenure in college football, there's something to that, you know, and it's because I love working here, for one, but it's a great place to work. I mean, living in this city, living in this state, there's a lot of people to kill for that, you know, so I feel blessed to have the opportunity and look forward to continuing it, and still the same goal. I want to bring a championship to NC State, you know, and so that's continue working my butt off to make that happen.
Do you feel you're more CEO now than, say, a decade ago?
Yeah, for sure. I was a lot younger, a lot more involved. Was coaching more probably on the defensive side of the ball then. I still work with special teams when I can to help out, but definitely the way this game has changed and the staff sizes have gotten so much bigger. As a head coach, it's hard to be a play caller, in my opinion, and run the organization the way it needs to be run. So I also have a tremendous staff. You know, I have such a great group of guys that coach under me. So, you know, I don't feel like I need to be that. You know, I can be more of a recruiter and more of a motivator, more involved with the players on a day-to-day and making sure that people around me have what they need to be successful.